We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Seattle Mariners and the New York Yankees. We've got an excellent matchup on our hands in this one. Two of the league's craftiest starters go head-to-head next. Masahiro Tanaka is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Tanaka right now is the best of all of their starting pitchers. Good fastball, 92 to 94. Best pitch is the split finger. He'll throw it early. He'll throw it often. If he has the good split, these hitters are in for a long night.
Mallex Smith the next to hit. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Mallex Smith.
First delivery to him on the way. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
First pitch on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Judge racing back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Belted high and deep into right center. Hicks going back to the track, to the wall, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run home run off the bat of Kyle Seager, and the Mariners move out in front 2-0.
Wow, there's a case of a ball up in the zone. Not the easiest pitch in the world to get underneath and drive it out of the ballpark. Good piece of hitting right there. Ball up in the zone. He didn't miss it. He destroyed it.
Batting fourth.
Stepping in now, Domingo Santana. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's gone 2 for 8. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it, and that retires the side. Mariners get a couple in the inning on the 2-run home run. Home half of the first coming up from T-Mobile Park. It's now 2-0 Seattle. Marco Gonzalez gets the starting nod for the M's. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Hit softly on the ground to third. Seager charging in on it, and there's one away. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
And they start him out away with a cold strike. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
In now, Aaron Hicks. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 2 for 3. He's taken him deep once. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Hicks is really a unique kind of hitter. He bats from both sides of the plate, but what makes him so special is his ability to hit for power from both sides.
Yeah, and this is a manager's dream. This does not come down the pike too often.
Oh, and he misses it. And he's safe. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit down the line at first, but this is foul for the first strike. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Looked to be a sinker there, up in the zone a bit, but called the strike. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Yanks leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Into the box, Omar Narvaez. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the M's have taken a 3-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Batting 7.
Dan Vogelbach is next.
Daniel Vogelbach.
And now this ball's in the air to deep right field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as the Mariners have opened up a 4-0 lead. Well, that was this lineup's third homer of the game.
Yeah, Matty V, this has always been known as one of the better pitchers' ballpark. Ken Griffey didn't like to hit here. A-Rod didn't like to hit here. The only guy that seemed to like to hit at this place was Ichiro. Definitely a pitcher's ballpark.
Yeah, without question, Dan. And that's why what they were able to accomplish today with such a high home run total just screams to the ball flying today. Maybe there was a jet stream going out to the gaps. I don't know. But what we saw today is not the norm.
Weak grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a real treat today. Guys, what can we expect from the matchup?
Well, Matty, these are two guys that aren't hard throwers. They're more touchy-feely guys. Hard, soft, up, down, in and out, D-row. And these are the kind of guys that can really frustrate you when you're in that batter's box.
100%, Dan. When you got a flamethrower on the mound, he's going to live and die with his good stuff. But when you got a finesse guy out there, you step out of the box and a lot of different thoughts start entering your mind. What should I sit on? This is going to be an interesting matchup.
Now at the plate, Mallex Smith. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Smith.
First pitch on its way. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Hicks is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the bottom of the second. The Mariners are on top, 4-0. Leading off the inning, Giancarlo Stanton, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. Too high. 1-2. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for out number 1.
Okay, here's how the Mariners are going to line up defensively. And let's focus on Kyle Seager right here. Former Gold Glove third baseman, plays a reliable third base. I think something that he does better than anybody is his ability to come in on those swinging bunts or guys trying to lay a bunt down on him. He has the ability to have such soft hands and make that off-balance throw to first base.
First delivery to him on the way. And a swing through on an off-speed pitch. Looked like he was actually a little late on that one.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
The 0-2 delivery. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Definitely not what you're trying to do here. 0-2 with a curveball. You see a lot of guys elevate a fastball like that in this situation, but a curve like that is just asking to get punished.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Gregorius.
Ready now, Didi Gregorius. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 1 for 4. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike 2. Gregorius, also known as Sir Didi around the game and in the Netherlands. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ready with another 0-2. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Oh, and they botch this one as it drops in the infield. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Batting 8, the designated hitter,
Edwin Encarnacion. Now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Hit hard on the ground at first, and he rips on it as this ball's right under his glove. Gregorius ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate as they close the gap to 3 now.
Great piece of hitting here. Men on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
Comes set with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Encarnacion at second with 2 down. Another 0-2 coming. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Gordon onto the grass. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Yankees strike. Striding in, Mitch Haniger, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Mitch Haniger
sends that one out of play for strike 1. Called strike 0-2.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Lifted in the air to center. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1. Riding in once again, Kyle Seager. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. Four to one's our score here in inning number 3. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Hicks going back. Gone! It's a solo shot here for Domingo Santana as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Now batting.
Into the box, Ryan Healy. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Here's a swing and a bouncing ball hits a Gregorius at short, and the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. But the Mariners add to their lead thanks to the solo. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 0-for-1 here in the early going.
The first baseman.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Pitch popped up. Healy in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Giving chase is Henniger, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. Waiting on it is Henniger. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Next for the Yankees.
Now to the plate, Aaron Hicks. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And it's gone.
I could
tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here's the 0-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Oh, and they pulled the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Yankees do get one on the solo homer. Into the box now, Omar Narvaez. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Well, man, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Narvaez on at first, nobody out. Again, another foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out.
The batter.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. Up next, a former first-rounder, Tim Beckham. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a ball hit high, but not very far out toward right center. And Hicks will settle under this one for the second out. Now at the plate, D. Gordon. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
5 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. He pulls this one into right, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Seattle, and it remains 5-2. Back with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looked like the changeup slipped out that time, and it misses well above the zone. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you probably got to sit on that right now.
3-1 to him now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. Coming to the plate now Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
Right down Main Street, caught him looking. In now, Didi Gregorius. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Didi.
And he fouls this one off. And a real chess match going on over there at first now as he steps off to stare him back. Set to deliver the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. And a quick step off here, hoping to catch that runner leaning, but he's back easily. Now the 0-2 pitch. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Smith will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Mallex Smith. Line drive to center field. Hicks has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Up next for Seattle.
Digging in once again, Mitch Haniger, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Standing in now, Kyle Seager. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Seager, right field, and carrying well. Judge facing back, and a scaling attempt to the wall, but it'll be in vain because this ball is gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his 2nd of the game, and the lead is now 7-2. Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Luis Cessa, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Number 85, Luis Cessa.
Stepping in now, Domingo Santana. He swings and grounds it to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in next, the first baseman slash DH, Ryan Healy. First delivery to him on the way. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Mariners get a couple in the inning on the 2-run home. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Healy is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
For the Yankees.
Now at the plate, DJ LeMahieu. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. We were expecting a pitcher's duel today, but this one's turned into a bit of a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Henniger going back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
The right fielder,
digging in, Aaron Judge. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. The 2-1 home. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. This is line to left. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. 1. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters, from their approach to their swings to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Thank you, Heidi. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The designated hitter.
Digging in to try it again, Daniel Vogelbach. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is under it. 2 down. So digging in now, Tim Beckham. Yeah. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. The windup and the 0-1. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy's not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
The 0-2 once more. Grounder down the line at third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Yeah, and with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ground ball right side. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's no. Digging in and looking for more, Aaron Hicks. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Fouled away. The 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Right to Gordon. And there's one down now.
Now back, second baseman.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Torres. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Popped up. Keeley has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Giancarlo Stanton now comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Out in front of it, strike 1. 0-1, here it comes. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
And a good eye as he lays off, and the count moves to 2-1 now on the Yankee left fielder.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. The Mariners out in front of this one as we move to the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's give you a look at the game summary to this point. Into the box now, Malik Smith, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch hit hard on the ground towards second, and a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues. Middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Stanton looking up. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Kyle Seager will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game, as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning, as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Yeah, that hard hit single
Now
right
batting,
there. That's
left
clean.
fielder,
3 for 4.
Domingo
He's looking locked in.
Santana.
In now, Domingo Santana. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Judge is on the move. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Now batting.
Hey, it's hard to say if he would have scored
Brian
if the ball hadn't hopped over the wall. They might have held the runner at third because there were no outs, but who knows? Either way, they'll
Ladies and
still
gentlemen,
wind up with a
your
runner at
attention,
second and
please.
third and still
Now
no
pitching
outs
for
after
the
the ground
Yankees.
rule double.
Chad
Number
Green
57.
enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right
Green.
where it is. Into the box now, Ryan Healy. He swings and grounds it to short. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw will get him at first for out number 1, but on the play, another run will come in to score.
Now batting.
So striding in, Omar Narvaez. 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Gregorius over to his right. 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Daniel Vogelbach. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled straight back. Ready with the 0-1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Now a foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 3, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But they
it's
strike
time.
for 3. 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home. So striding forward now, Gary Sanchez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Gary
lays off 1-0.
Sanchez.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. And it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. And he's struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. At the plate, Edwin Encarnacion. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
Haniger in pursuit.
But he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
And that misses inside 1-0. A bouncer up the middle. Beckham is there. A throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
The batter, the first baseman.
Stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Lifted in the air to center.
Waiting on it is Smith.
And that ends the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Tim Beckham. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Tim Beckham.
Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Here's D. Gordon now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Needed a good performance from their ace today, but unfortunately for them, they didn't get it.
Yeah, D-Roll, this is one of those where it was almost over before it started. You know, this is what happens when you're a controlled type pitcher. If you're not around the corners and around the knees, you start getting balls up in the strike zone, and he paid the price today.
Yeah, huge confidence boost for this offense, though. To face this guy, they knew they had to stay back. They couldn't be over-aggressive against him. He likes to move the ball in and out and do different things. Tip of the cap to this offense.
Hard hit towards center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Standing in now, Mitch Haniger. Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line in left. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. The relay. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that, the side is retired. M's pick up a run on 2 hits. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The M's lead it 11-3. Now in the box, Aaron Judge. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he's way off balance with the swing there. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
He certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
And a step off. Now here comes the Mariners skipper out to the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead. Wade LeBlanc answers the call now looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Wade LeBlanc.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
Santana is in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next for the Yankees, the second baseman.
At the plate, Torres. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Beckham is there. And that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. And it's not going to help them. It's 11-3.
The third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Hit sharply on the ground. Torres scoops it up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, the left fielder.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Domingo Santana. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Santana swings, and this is hit very well out toward left field. Gone! A solo shot here to left. His 2nd home run of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
I'll tell you, guys are scrambling in the dugout to get to the plate now, and I can't blame them. Seems like everyone's getting in on the action. That's the 7th home run of the game. When it rains, it pours, I guess.
In now, Ryan Healy.
Ryan.
This one also hit deep to left field. Stanton looking up. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. It's a solo home run for Ryan Healy as this lead got even wider. Almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Yeah, Matty B, this has always been known as one of the better pitchers ballpark. Ken Griffey didn't like to hit here. A-Rod didn't like to hit here. The only guy that seemed to like to hit at this place was Ichiro. Definitely a pitcher's ballpark.
Yeah, without question, Dan. And that's why what they were able to accomplish today with such a high home run total just screams to the ball flying today. Maybe there was a jet stream going out to the gaps. I don't know. But what we saw today is not the norm.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Daniel Vogelbach. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. The Mariners lead it 13-3. Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Boy, in a mid-80s fastball that time, but it's a called strike 1-1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Prior outings against Wade LeBlanc, he's 1 for 3. Stanton leads off first with 1 away. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Now the 2-1. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. To Gordon for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
13-3 the final score. Seattle scored a lucky 13 in this one. Marco Gonzalez is the winning pitcher of record. Masahiro Tanaka was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 56 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.